Great question, Tom. How do you build trust back? And most of the time, what I find companies, they don't know, they haven't really thought about trust. But what we do is we ask them what breaks trust. So that's the key, isn't how to build it back, but what breaks it. And I have them come up with a list. What are some of the things that break trust with you? Everybody's different. So it could be coming in late. It could be not dressing to the dress code. It could be saying you're going to do something and you just don't get to it. You're not feeling well and you're still working, but you're not productive. But what happens is when we identify what breaks trust, then we look at what do we do to build trust back? And it's great because, first of all, there are these rules of engagement that if you know them and you embrace them, you'll know exactly how to build trust back. So here's an example. If the person says, yes, I will do this task, the manager or the mentor will say, great, when will you have it done? And we listen for their time frame. When will you have it done? What time today? So we're not assuming that they're going to go as fast as we are. They're not going to do it exactly the same way. So to build trust back is, first of all, have people make and keep agreements and find out how wonderful that is. And when they break an agreement, have a little consequence, just hey, that's not how we do things here. And then we go back and we actually build trust back by reviewing whatever the behavior was that broke trust, and actually do something physical. Say, I'm building trust back. We call that humorous consequences. And what happens is when people step forward and just say, I know I blew it, trust is already building back right at that moment. So to make sure people have the ground rules or the rules of engagement so they know exactly what's expected. And also one of the other rules of engagement is no negativity, not to bring negativity in. Some people love drama. And one of the things we see through all the studies of human behavior and psychology is very often people that are negative have an unconscious payoff, and that is to get attention. So they really bring in all kinds of drama because they talk about it all day long and they get everybody engaged in it, and it gives them a sense of getting attention. However, we shift all of that around. So if you have a frown on your face and you walk into the store or the office, wherever we're working, and your colleagues are going to say, okay, what can you do in 5 minutes to bring yourself to being in a great place and being positive? And how much time do you need right now to get whatever's going on with you resolved so that you can be here and show up? So those are some of they're micro examples, but I've got to say, there's no small thing that breaks trust. It's all big. Trust is so important in our relationships at home and as well as work. So what breaks trust is so important to identify and then to find ways to build it back that are really human. And again, what I find is people take these rules of engagement home and they teach their kids. And that it makes a big difference in their lives.